Hey you guys, and welcome back to Rames Games for more Rimworld Alpha 13 in what should have been Fort Doom. I realized that I should have called it, but no, this is Coconut Butts. So I quickly need to find out whose character sheet who has the gun. What do you have? Hold on, why do you have the knife? Why do you have the pistol? Who has the rifle? Why did I give the person Okay, hold on. I'm having a really hard time keeping tabs on who's who. So anyways, gonna hopefully kill this stupid turtle before it gets any closer. You can check its health real quick. It has bite scar. Its tail's been bitten off. I know there's a fire. Make that so it can be gathered. I need to do some quick stockpile management, and I totally forgot to do the thing in between off camera, so oh well, I don't feel like stopping it right now. No human-like corpses, all animal corpses. The only resources I want are food, manufactured resources, and as far as I know, I don't want any items. So let me go ahead and make another stockpile zone out here for that crap. So no human-like corpses. We'll want to take off foods and off medicines, but now they should be opposites in that respect. Going to continue telling me that there's a fire, but as long as they keep knocking these out, then all this is just going to burn southward. This bear might be having a bad time soon. Oh, it's raining, so all that's going to be gotten rid of. If you can hear Blender in the background, I apologize. It's best for me just to shut up in times like these. And there we go. Blender stopped. That was an animal corpse that just got completely wrecked. I've got these guys cutting these plants down so that our other stuff can be set down in the stockpile. I'm going to need to make a wooden butcher table. Maybe start hunting soon. I don't really want to make a field stove, but I suppose I can do that because it's just wood. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Field stove unfortunately takes steel. So we're gonna need a research bench. It is a wooden research bench, so I didn't screw that up. We need a wooden chair here, here, and here. That way they're allowed to sit down while they're doing their things. I hope that putting these back to back, these guys can talk to each other and have fun doing so. Yes, it's going to be outside. It doesn't have to be, actually. If I were to make this like a proper building, it definitely wouldn't have to be. Like a wooden door here. And a wooden wall here. I don't think that'll actually collapse, so I'm not too worried about it. Have them do a little bit of that. They got a little bit of hauling left to do. Hopefully our food situation isn't too bad. We have 184 berries, which is okay. And also, now that we have a little bit of stuff being stored up into our resources, like our... It's gonna bug me. I want to extend that out one. Well, how many blocks is that? 11? 11 by what? 11 by 11. Okay, so I guess it would be... I'm going to place 3 wooden walls there. I'll show you why in a second. The fact that these aren't put in yet, because obviously I just placed them, is starting to bug me. Extremely slow builders kind of working on it, which is fine. I'm going to want to add bill for cook simple meals. Detail is... Sorry, I need to pause it. Is do until you have 10. I want 10 simple meals at all times, if possible. Ingredient radius is going to be limited to just this freezer here, basically. More or less. I'm going to try to go only vegetarian at the moment. Maybe meat, I don't know. What's the squirrel doing in here? Get out of here. Also, I don't know if it's using that thing yet, so... Whatever. We can see they're kind of figuring everything out, which is cool. We're going to want to butcher all these animals. Chunk of spacecraft has fallen from space. We'll want that. Not too far from base. There is some silver. But now that we have some research, I'm going to want to get that going super quick. High-tech research bench, which is crazy and gets more complicated. We don't care about those. Double strand would be nice. Let's just go ahead and work on the comms console, I guess. It's going to be nice to have that in the beginning. And as well as butcher, add bill. I don't know what it takes to make kibble. We're just going to do forever. Only animal corpses, no human-like corpses. We don't want that on our conscience in game. It gets really bad. Now that we have this built, we can deconstruct it. Put in a miscellaneous sun lamp. And then edit the no roof area to cover that. Then now that that's gone, we can fix the growing zone. Clear no roof area. And we got some random wanderer, a villager named Pyra has arrived and is joining the colony. She's an information broker. Pause it. Let's look at her stats. She's got an old gunshot on the arm. She's age 27. But she can do things. She's a really good researcher. She can do all these other things, and I'm totally cool with all that. Thanks. Where's my monkey at? I'm just seeing who's doing what. I'm going to set them on to be trained. Oh, they can't. They need obedience training, which is fine. Who's the handler? Whose monkey are you? And why are you in the cooler? Our food indoors 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, alright. You're right. I don't know why I want to keep that at 10. Keep that at like 16. Gonna try its best to get there. The monkey may have been trained on obedience. Oh, dash is too small to do this. Okay. Interesting. So how old are you? Also, why is this squirrel still here? We can just tame this. Let's see if we can't tame an alpaca. That'd be interesting. Why not? Oh, maybe you're just too hungry to do it. That's fine. If we get this alpaca, that's honestly funny. Also, who's doing the growing? Can you like... Can you like go do that? But I never did explain what I did here. So by adding that, it added a roof over the lamp. And since rain always falls straight down, tile-based, you will never have this lamp get weird at night or in the rain or whatever. So unless it manually explodes due to a random RNG event, then everything inside this radius will be grown and everything outside will not grow at night. You can see your growth rate 20% and growth rate 100%. That's how I do that. I do that with all my stockpiles basically. I want to go ahead and grab this steel real quick. It's the last thing like way out here. I don't want our people to have to go too far these days. Oh, you have a stab scar? That's sad. I should probably get a bed for her, huh? Let's work on some sleeping quarters. I forget how to do the... Let's do the plan thing. I could just dig these away too. Let's still do the plan thing, and if we have to, we'll plan it out inside. I just want like the sleeping quarters inside or whatever. Which we'll eventually use to upgrade into our new fancy stuff. We'll give them 5x5 rooms. We'll clear out these sides and make make them to wood or steel or whatever at some point. So if I do in order to mine all of this, they'll get on that slowly. But that's where we'll put the beds and stuff. I'll have to give someone else a task to make another bed though. This squirrel you think would be really cold. I mean, I guess it's a squirrel, it can survive outside. Go ahead and check who's doing the mining. As long as it's not the grower, it's alright. We have 10 meals, someone will end up making another one here in a minute. Research is coming along fine. I think they're completely naked. And they have a good wood mace. Not the best, not the worst. 14% chance to tame that. That's fine. Friendly communication. That's just creepy. Watches Vixen. We're just gonna call them Vixen. Pretend that the N is silent. First N. Alright, sorry. Had to do a quick cut. I don't remember what I was doing or talking about. So yeah. Got them just working away at this stuff. I like that they finally added, whenever this was, I don't know if it was in 12 or whatever, the ability to remove floors. That's wonderful. Also a good idea to do things like here. I can just smooth all these floors and we'll be good. I wouldn't even necessarily need to add more flooring in there. But we're at the end of the episode, so let me just quickly assess what kind of stuff is going on here. Going to go ahead and add 2 solar panels. Get all these things wired up. I hope the wire doesn't affect the maximum output. I really hope it doesn't. A little bit of redundant cabling. The problem with redundant cabling is the more cable you have, the more cable has a chance of randomly like exploding, which is never good. And also, I need a wooden bed. So we have a dude. His name is Tail. No injuries. He's 27. He's naked. What? No, he just has no pants. He's free balling. And he has a shiv, which is pretty bad for him, not for us. But we are going to deal with that in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay positive. Have yourselves a great day. And I'll see you in the next... What are we, coconut butts? We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye. Alright, so the mic is muted. Just going to ignore everything that happened and give it about 3 more minutes or so. So we have a raid that dropped down. I'll add a time lapse of whatever the heck happened. Like a real quick one. So I had to make a quick cut and apparently I muted the mic before I stopped recording, so I restarted it. It was still muted. So Tail just dropped down. He's got a shiv, it's awful. something we could probably do is a quick structure. Just a wooden wall. Let's cancel that and then add some sandbags. Let's do that. Got the game paused, so hopefully we can get these people building our manual priorities and get instruction up. Cooking up if we need it. Growing is 1. You can warden. You can not. We don't have a good doctor, which sucks. You have a burning passion for it, so you might as well try. Real quick, everybody on the patient, again, get off the doctor. You can warden. I guess you can also warden. It's not that bad to have a warden who's not that good at their job because they can still skill up on it. You can handle if I tell you to. I'll want a person to flick when I tell them to. Otherwise, flicking on 2. Sometimes that's important. Sometimes. Pierce, what do you have? You have a pistol. It's normal. That's not too bad. Plant cutting on 1. You can smith. You can tailor. You can work on art if I tell you to. Hauling is a 3rd priority. Cleaning is a 4th, absolute last. Research is a 2nd priority if anything needs done. You can probably just leave it at that. And if you have no research, you can mine. Alright, cool. So everybody should start constructing, like right now. This guy shouldn't be attacking us for a little bit. And we are connected to 4600 watts. So we should be getting that transfer pretty easily. I want to slow it down a little bit so as soon as this guy starts his raid we can get in here. Can all get behind the things. Starting to smooth the floors a little bit. I think we have a pretty decent colony going right now. The wind turbine will make up for what the solar panels won't do at night. We do need a lot more food though. So after this raid I will set up a growing zone. Maybe start hunting a little bit more. Probably destruct. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, everybody get here. I'll sort all y'all out in a second. Okay, cool. Had another distraction. Wish those would stop. Everybody needs to shoot at this guy. Whoa. That's why you move. Alright. You do that. You have been shot. You've also been cut. That's annoying that... I really hate how they just get in the way of things. You have a cut. I'm gonna give you... Oh, that's what we didn't grow. Whoops. What I totally forgot to grow was... I'm going to delete some of this zone. Actually, no, I'm not, because we do not have the resources necessary to... Is that 11 by 11? Yeah. We need to grow eel root. Let's just grow heel root there, and then we can just extend this growing zone to there. I don't have a prisoner area either. Another major oversight. Hopefully get it before he dies, because we shot him up pretty good. I'm just going to make some sleeping spots for him. I don't really care about... Can't set the beds for prisoners because he's not fixed yet. How's he doing? He's bruised. No. Hold on. Guys, stop it. You. Seriously, why are you not building? Come on. This is a little important right now. The monkey's fully healed, which is wonderful. You need to capture. Excuse. Because these have been slightly built, we can do this. Will somebody prioritize treating her real quick? Because that would be awesome. So I should check his stats once we get him healed. Right now I just want to do all the friendly chat crap. He is patching him up pretty nicely. I'm going to speed this up real quick because it is time for the end of the episode. Did not want it to extend this long, and I've had multiple interruptions, which will happen from time to time. Alright, how you doing, girl? Right arm, old gunshot. I'm hoping that wasn't... No, that's just... You had an old gunshot. You must have been the person that started with that. Also, if you'd like to... If you'd like to put them in the actual... Oh, whatever. Kinda dealing with the infection now. It's a very minor infection. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay positive, have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.